Hello, I am Dimitri, and this is the conclusion of the 2011-2012 season's 8-owner battle of the Hockey Pool Guides. The first 7 guides earned passage into the finals through their semi and qualifier groupings. They are Ultimate Pool Preview, Pool Pro, Marqueur, Scott Cullen, the Sports Forecaster, last year's rankings by points, and McKeen's Hockey. The 8th list, Dobber's Monthly 300, had to fight through the repechage to get back here. The top half of the missed opportunity scoring marks contains 4 of the finalist guides. The bottom half obviously holds the other 4 guides. We will revisit the missed opportunity scores specifically for the total number of players picked during the final battle to see if there's something that we can learn. For now, we will look at the tail of the tape for each finalist. A convincing semifinal victory placed Ultimate Pool Preview as one of the favorites. Overall, they have produced steady results, but they've also produced more than expected last place finishes as well. Pool Pro also won their semis match, but it was a closer race. Most of their victories come early, and then they attempt to hang on. The next challenger is Marqueur, and they had 2 strong showings with their qualifier and semifinal. One of their biggest problems is the lack of victories in the very short drafts. It could cost them the title. Scott Cullen is well known for his work on player projections. He is very dominant in the 15 to 20 round drafts, but very weak at every other level. Can he turn it around in the finals? The sports forecaster could only earn wildcard positions during their previous battle groupings. Strong starts had made this possible, but a lack of victories elsewhere put their chances of becoming champion on the edge. Last year's rankings by points is the most unexpected entrant in these finals. We have seen that using last year's results is usually a bad strategy, but for the 2011-12 season, it seemed to have worked, relying on dominating the maximum draft lengths. McKeen's Hockey has put up big numbers, but their semifinal pairing showed that they do have weaknesses. They don't have a good track record for early wins. It will be very difficult to recover the lost ground. Lastly, the repechage winner, Dobber's Monthly 300, found their way back into the finals by working extra hard. The challenge will be if they can rise to the occasion against stronger competition than what they faced in the repechage. Which of the finalists do you think will win? We will give you 15 seconds to make your decision, and while we wait, here is a list of the guides which we are actively looking for. Please contact us if you have any of them. We would like to avoid having to reuse a list multiple times, like we did with last year's and the 3-year rankings by points. The sports forecaster turned in 8th place. They were closely followed by last year's rankings by points. 6th place went to Scott Cullen. The 5th spot was earned by Dobber's Monthly 300. Interesting to see that each of these guides had more last place finishes than wins. 4th place went to Ultimate Pool Preview, who did slightly better than Dobber's Monthly 300 and Scott Cullen. With 52,000 victories, Pool Pro took 3rd place, which leaves Marqueur and McKeen's Hockey. And the winner of the 8-owner battle of the Hockey Pool Guides is McKeen's Hockey. Congratulations to them. They took the title by fewer than 1,500 wins over Marqueur. This is their first Battle of the Hockey Pool Guides title. But even though they had more victories, Marqueur had fewer last place finishes. Seems that it was all or nothing for McKeen's in 2011-2012. Let's take a closer look at the results from the finals by draft length. Pool Pro did exactly what they had done in their earlier battles and took the early lead. At the 20 and 25 draft marks, the more dominant list belonged to Marqueur. While they had a consistent performance, 2 things prevented them from being the champ. First, poor results in the very short drafts, and secondly, Dobber's Monthly 300 stole some of their thunder. In the end, McKeen's Hockey demolished everyone in the 30 and maximum draft lengths. Again, an odd result because a guide usually needs a good start and a steady performance. This visually shows how domineering and diminished a guide could be in a matter of a few draft lengths. Only Marqueur had some staying power. Another visual showing how close McKeen's Hockey, Marqueur, and Pool Pro were to each other and how fortunate McKeen's was to become the champ. The missed opportunity scoring for the top 360 players has the sports forecaster and ultimate pool preview with the lowest totals. They were followed by McKeen's hockey. Marqueur was one of the poorer totals along with Pool Pro. The victories by draft order position, specifically for the finals, showed that having the third selection was more advantageous than having the first. Taking all 2.1 million battle scenarios, the results by draft position were dismal. Having one of the first three picks only gave you a 39% chance of victory. The top 10 temperature check was right. Almost every list gave away their positional strategic advantage if they had the first overall pick. But that is for an 8-owner battle. What will happen when we go to 9 owners? More of the same? Something completely different? We don't know, but the results will be in our next set of videos.